ahead of the next match?
We reached the playoffs, and at the moment we have to deal with this, and I'm sometimes thinking also that what sense made the playoff for us, for the other teams, and you see that is a huge hope for every single team which want to play in playoffs to finish the season more higher than he finished in the league. For this reason, I think it's a good new competition for everybody, especially also for the fans, and for the players. Generally, is extra stress, you know, and I think also in this kind of games, you have to handle like a cup game, 2 games, home away. Sometimes the people telling that if you play home first, it's a negative. I don't think so. Yeah, this depends how you psychologically think. Yeah. For this reason, I think you have to think always positive just about the 2 games, and the 2 games psychologically not, but the truth is the away games. For this reason, it's important if you can score goals. Yeah, and you know, many people here are also thinking that if you go away, you have just to defend, and you have just to try to don't be beaten. And the other side, I think, especially away game, if you can win, you know, and you can score goals, he give you a little bit more easier game for the next stage. So for this reason, I don't want to make a huge difference, but tactically it's so that the team, in this case my team, Dundee United, he reached the playoffs, and now he has to show that in the playoffs he wants to move forward. But in the other side, Dunfermline is the same. It's a good team. I think he showed, especially in the last games, very good performance. He scored a lot of goals. Even if you saw in the table, it's a very attacking-minded team. He scored 60 goals. St. Mirren scored 63. So you show, or you see that there is the strongness from this team. So for this reason, yeah, we must be prepared to stay compact, to stay good in the shape, to be also strong. But on the other side, we have good attacking-minded players, and any time if we have the ball, I want to hurt them.
How much confidence do the team take from that?
Especially that in these games we scored also some good goals. On the other side, I am just a little bit worried that the away game, to example, against Queen of South, it was a very bad result for us, and we considered 3 goals away. This is what I want to stop. This is what needed to stop, you know, to don't consider goals, so many goals. And generally, I saw the team, and even today and yesterday, I am confident that the team spirit is there. But honestly, there's always, you know, this kind of games. You need individuality, and you need also team spirit, and you need also to put your own individuality and the teamwork in. If we are capable to do in tomorrow evening, I think we can have a good chance.
How do you approach these playoffs? Is it just about telling the players forget about everything that's gone before, and you know, almost these 2 matches are like, you know, a mini league or 2 cup finals?
This is more than 2 cup finals, you know, because if you can, let's say, move in the next stage, you have again 2 games, you know, and even if you move there, you have a long way to play. But I think in this time, in this playoffs, just in blocks, the block, just let's say C is Dunfermline in 2 games. I don't think about the next step. Just this week we have 2 games, and in these 2 games we have to deliver to reach the, let's say, the block B. Yeah, and that's all. At the moment, also I explained to the players. Usually week nothing changed, because if you know, it's sometime if I think also back, and I was player and how think managers, and I take and I do the same what I done before, because also before I took every single game serious. So this is not so that I take more serious this Dunfermline game, you know. No, I took also before everything serious, and I had the preparation, and I had with the team the same seriousity. And for this reason, I think he have to understand that all the year, even if we had the up and down, you know, we worked serious. If today or yesterday you begin to be more busier and you show something fancy things, you think, have you done them before? You know what I mean? It's always for me, every single preparation for the game is indifferent. It's a league game, it's a cup game, it's the playoffs game. It's a serious preparation, and for this reason I don't make any difference. Yeah, the difference is that you have now 2 games to go, and you know both games is against Dunfermline.
And Dunfermline might have finished 4th, but they're unbeaten, I think, in the last 10 games. Is this, you know, United's toughest test of the season so far?
Yes, because at the moment I told you we think just about these 2 games, and then Dunfermline, I told you also before that he had a very good run. He scored a lot of goals. He had a better run than us, what we had, you know, and then for this reason, this is a very serious game for us. It will be also a strong challenge. So just between the 3rd and the 3rd, you know.
And you've had the upper hand over Dunfermline this season. Does that give you a psychological edge going into these matches?
Oh no, it doesn't mean nothing because he come to Tannadice and he played the draw. It was a very tight game against us, 2-1 we win, and after we went also in Dunfermline, I think the first game early in the season, this was a winning game from Dundee United, and after was a 0-0 draw. I mean, you saw that 2 very good teams he met to each other, and this always was a tight result. Dunfermline, he have a very nice stadium, a big crowd. I think the pitch is also okay. So generally, we can tell that 2 good teams he met to each other, and he tried to decide the game for his own. I believe in my team. I think the Dunfermline manager, he believes in his own team, which one is also fantastic. It must be like this. I don't want to make Dunfermline stronger than he is. He is strong. I think also everybody thinks that the Dundee United also have a strong team and is a strong football club. Now last season we come also from behind in the playoffs. This is the same again, and we want to move forward in these playoffs and maybe to do better than the last year.
Getting through these games will require real character, determination, steely mental resolve. Do you believe that you've got that in your squad?
Yes, why not? So, you know, the players he have a big chance. The players have also the possibility to show for his own families, for his own selves, that I am a good professional football player, And I think also the quietness must be there. Also, you have to note that in this constellation, in which one we have just now this team, this situation and this possibility you don't get never in your life. But there's so many things to talk about it. You know, the self-motivation is the best. I mean, you can go there and you can talk psychologically and how important and how nice be if you move in it, but you have to do the job in the field, you know, and you have to show that really you want. Even it's indifferent which kind of tactic you play, you know, the most important how you feel, you know, in the pitch, this tactic, how you deliver, how you want to be better than the opponent, your individual skills, your innovation, your creativity in this situation, make the decision, and this is what I am asking from the players.
United will go into these games as favourites, Csaba. Is the pressure on Dundee United more than Dunfermline?
Yeah, but you heard before that we are not the favourite. Dunfermline, he win the last 10 games in a row and we didn't, you know, so the favourite is Dunfermline.
No, is that the mind game starting now?
No, we are not favourite because everybody knows that Dundee United at the moment is down, and Dundee United can be beaten even from Queen of South away, and if we go away we are always struggling, so we are not favourites. How's
the team news shaping up?
So far okay. I think everybody's fit, only Mark Darnan have still the problem with the ankle.
Victories build confidence.
Yeah.
What effect did the victory on Saturday have in the change room after the game?
You mean against Livingston?
Yes.
This was nice because especially you played the last league game at home and Livingston finished second, but Livingston come with his best, let's say best, every team have the best team, but with a very good team, and I think for our players it was also important to see that and to show to the home crowd that look, we can beat Livingston. We beat Livingston also 2 times in our home stadium. Unfortunately we lost 2 games in his own stadium, so I saw on the players' face that for them was like we show that we are alive. I don't think that against Dunfermline he have some positive or negative effect this game. In this moment for us was very, very important just to finish with a winning game in our home stadium.
Does the effect of having several players walking a suspension tightrope make any difference to your choice for selection for tonight and Friday?
No, because I can't influence this. I don't think about things which I can't influence. I can't influence the referee's decisions, and at the moment the yellow cards are there, and I can't take away, so I don't think about it.